What if I told you you have the power to heal? Heal yourself from any physical or emotional pain. Through nature, we can find the most magical ingredients to help us heal, and it's all in the tip of our fingers. It sprouts from earth as a gift from God. These magical ingredients are made for our protection. They're made so that we can flourish, and all we need to do is learn how to use them. That's why I created this series, to help guide you through the healing powers of nature. Hello everyone! So today's video is going to be very interesting because I'm actually going to be talking about a very interesting little thing called an avocado. So maybe you've tried this before, maybe you haven't, but I'm gonna give you all the reasons why you should try it in this video. So before we start, if you're not already, make sure to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more that are like this. But let's get started. Okay, so before we start, I'm gonna do a little bit of an agenda of what I'm gonna be talking about today, and then I'll put like the timestamps either in the screen or down below in the description so that you guys can, you know, skip to any part that you want to. But basically, number one, I'm gonna be talking about how to buy your avocado, because I know like the biggest challenge is not knowing if it's ripe. So I'm gonna be giving you a few tips and tricks that can help you get the right avocado. I'm also gonna be talking about organic avocados, and I'm going to be talking about ways to store your avocado as well. The amount of times that I'm going to be saying the word avocado in this video. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about the nutrients that you can find in this very special little thing, and then I'm going to be talking about the benefits that it can have for your health. And then lastly, which is the most fun part, is I'm going to be giving you a few recipes that you can try out if you buy an avocado, you're confused on how to use it. I'm going to be giving you a few recipes that can hopefully help you out with that. How do you know if an avocado is ripe? Well, I'm going to be giving you 3 things that you need to look for when you are buying your next avocado so that you know if it's ripe or not. First of all is the color. So if it's a brown color, that usually means that it is ripe. Once you buy it, you can eat it right away. And if it's green, that means it's not ripe. Another way that you can tell is by the texture of it. So if it's soft and squishy, then that means it's ripe. If it's more of hard, then that means it's not ripe. And then the last trick that you can use is actually by taking off the pit of the avocado. If you take off the pit and you see that there's kind of a brownish color inside, that means that it is ripe. And if you see that it's greenish inside, then that means it's not ripe. So of course it depends on whether you want your avocado to be ripe or not when you're buying it. Usually a trick that I like to use is getting both. So that way I can use the avocados that are not ripe by the end of the week, and the ones that are ripe I can use them by the beginning of the week. So that way you have a full supply of avocados for the entire week. Okay, so next comes the question of, should I buy it organic or not? Well, you know, this whole organic thing can sometimes be a scam. Some fruits and vegetables you don't even really need to buy organic, and avocados are one of them for 2 reasons. Well, first of all, let's get into what organic is. Basically, when something is organic, that just means that they use less pesticides and chemicals, or they use natural pesticides and chemicals in it. The reason that you don't need to buy organic avocados is because, first of all, they have a hard skin, and this hard skin, you're not really eating it. So whether they use chemicals or not on it really doesn't matter, because you're eating what's inside, not what's outside. Secondly, when they're harvesting avocados, usually they don't even use that much pesticides because avocados don't need it. So you don't really need to buy your avocado organic. You can literally just buy it normal and pay less. So now let's talk about how to store your avocado. So if you wanna make it more ripe, then do not put it in your fridge. Keep it outside if you keep it outside, it'll become ripe a lot faster. If you want to keep it green and not ripe, or slow its ripeness, I don't know if that's a word, but slow it down from becoming ripe, put it in the fridge, and that will harden it a little bit more so that it lasts longer. Okay, now let's talk about the nutrients of this avocado. This little thing is actually a fat. So it has two sources of fats in it. One that is monounsaturated and one that is polyunsaturated. Okay, so monounsaturated fats, they usually reduce inflammation, they prevent heart disease, and also have anti-cancer effects in them. So you can tell it's a really good fat for you to include in your diet. Now, polyunsaturated fats are an essential fat, which basically means that our body needs it to function, but we don't produce it. So that's why we need to get it from this little avocado right here. You can get it from other food sources as well, but this avocado is a great source of one. So avocados are high in fiber, which is a great thing because if you watched one of my previous videos, I talked about why high fibers are important, because it increases the amount of satiety hormone secretion, which means it makes you fuller for longer. Also, it prevents constipation, so fiber is a great thing to up in your diet. They're always telling you need more fiber. Well, you can get that fiber from your avocado. So avocados are not only high in fiber, they're also high in potassium. In fact, they have more potassium than a banana. Isn't that crazy? You might be asking, why is it important for us to eat potassium? Well, it helps with so many things. First of all, it helps with muscle contraction and can help prevent muscle cramps, which we all know how annoying these are. It's also important for our nerve signals. It helps reduce blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, this is a perfect option for you. It prevents osteoporosis, which is basically the weakening of our bones. So if you want to grow old and have really healthy, strong bones, eat more avocados. And lastly, it prevents water retention. So basically that's just when your body holds too much water, and usually when you hold too much water, that's a sign that you are bloated. So if you want to prevent bloating, have an avocado. Another very important thing that it has is folate, and folate is important especially if you have anemia, and it's important for any women who are pregnant. So folate, basically it's used to make red and white blood cells in the body. So now let's talk about the health benefits of avocados. There are so many, but I know that I won't be able to get them all in this video, because then this would probably be an entire hour-long video. But basically I'll just say some of like the really important ones that I think are important. First of all, helps absorption of antioxidants. Antioxidants are great because they're anti-inflammatory. Number two is that it can prevent cancer. So there have been studies that have shown that it can prevent cancer because there is a substance inside of it called avocatin B, and this substance, it targets leukemia cells and kills them. So this is great to prevent cancer. So another great benefit of avocados is that they can help reduce the risk of heart disease. Why? Well, because one avocado a day has been shown to reduce your LDLs, or low density lipoproteins, also known as your bad cholesterol. So this type of cholesterol is bad because it sticks to your arteries, blocking your blood flow. Your blood can't go into your heart, meaning that you get a heart attack or a heart disease. Another thing that it can help with is it can help with weight loss, because it can actually keep you fuller for longer. So once you're full, you eat less, and eating less means weight loss. So if you are looking to lose weight, don't be afraid of avocados just because it's a fat. It's good for you and it'll help you in your weight loss journey. Another thing is that it's actually great for your skin. So for everyone who is trying to get really flawless skin, have an avocado, or you can actually use it as a mask. The reason is that it has some antioxidants that help reduce your wrinkles. It can also protect you from sun damage. So if you do ever get a sunburn, then just putting on some avocado on your sunburn can definitely help. Okay, so now comes the interesting part. Let's look at some recipes. First up, we have an avocado potato salad. The first thing that I did is dice up some baked potatoes. I baked 4. And then I also chopped in some parsley, added in the greens in there. And then I added some green onions just to give it a little bit more flavor. And then I added in 2 cans of tuna. And if you don't like tuna, you can also replace this with some boiled eggs. And then lastly, but not least, is the avocado. I used a different type of avocado. I'm not sure what this one is called, but it looked very interesting. And as you can see, this one was extra ripe, so I didn't even have to smash it up. And then for the dressing, I added in some squeezed lemon. Seasoned it with salt and pepper, and then also added in some olive oil. Mix it all up and enjoy. So the next recipe is the very basic, obviously, avocado toast. This would not be an avocado video without an avocado toast, but I did it in 4 different ways just to show you guys a little bit of variety when it comes to, you know, just making some avocado toast. So the first one, you just add in some plain avocado, slice it up, and then season it with salt and pepper, and that's all you have to do, and you can enjoy it and it'll taste delicious. And then the next recipe, you're going to do the exact same thing, except this time you're going to add in some scrambled eggs, add in some salt and some pepper, and enjoy your delicious breakfast. And the next one is also with egg, but this time poached egg. I tried to make this one with a runny yolk, but I accidentally left it too long, so it turned out to be hard-boiled, but you can also do runny yolk as well. And then the last toast, you're just gonna smash up some avocados, add in some diced tomatoes, feta cheese, season it with salt and pepper, or any seasoning that you like really, and enjoy. And those are all my 4 avocado toast recipes. And then next up is some green smoothie. That's very good for you, but also really delicious. Add in half of a banana, a handful of spinach, 1/4 of an avocado, 1 teaspoon, or actually 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla powder. And then you're gonna add in the milk. A little trick that I like to use is add in as much as it fills up all the vegetables and fruits. And then you're gonna blend it in until it's nice and creamy, and enjoy a delicious treat. And then the final recipe is a chocolate smoothie, and trust me, this does not taste healthy at all. It actually tastes amazing. Again, you're gonna add in half of a banana, 1 date, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1/4 of an avocado, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter or any nut butter that you want, and then a scoop of cacao, or 1 to 2 tablespoons depending on how chocolatey you like your smoothies. And then you're gonna add in the milk and blend it all up until it's nice and creamy and delicious. This is a great thing to enjoy as an afternoon sweet snack. And that is all. You just graduated from avocado college. You know everything there is to know about avocados. You know exactly how to use them. And hopefully after this video you are going to start using it a lot more, because honestly guys, this is a secret. This is like a secret ingredient. It's amazing how one little fruit can have so many benefits and can be used in so many ways. So definitely take advantage of them, include them in your diet. I really encourage you to do that. You know, even just having like one or half of an avocado every day will do so much for your health. So that is all for today's video. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this that are all about health and wellness. So that is all for today. And also comment down below if you have any ideas that you want me to do of videos, because I feel like this channel is not just about me, it's about you as well. So if you do have anything that you want to see from me, make sure to comment down below, and comment down below any suggestions. But yeah, that's all, and I guess I'll see you guys next week. Bye.